Under the sea, under the sea. Where did it sweater, you and me? I don't know the lyrics at all. It's been a while since I've heard them, but the thing I know is that Flounder is ugly. Look at him, he looks hideous. What have you done to him? It's like, I liked Flounder, but oh my god, he looks terrible in this game. Jeez. At least Sebastian looks alright. Just a little rounder around the edges, but whatever. So I was told recently that if I want to 100% the game, 100% just cares about the journal. So, you know, just like main story. I guess this is also main story. I guess this would require me to beat every type of Heartless out there then. Which is a little problematic because I still have yet to beat that pot scorpion, even though I was told how to fight it 2 times already. Let's see, there's the Dalmatians, and I guess the Trinities. These I don't think count, but what do I know? Maybe crafting does matter towards 100%ing, but do I even want to 100%? Who knows, but how's it going, everyone? This is Maya, hello, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Blind. In the last video, we entered Atlantica, where Sora is a merman, Goofy's a turtle, and Ariel is here. Probably going to be kidnapped by the end of this expedition, if I were to guess, as pessimistic as that sounds, so let's just go on. No one is wearing clothes today. Let's all be naked in the summer, except it's not summer anymore. What am I talking about? It should be officially spring soon, huh? I mean fall soon, huh?
That was too close. As long as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel! When will you listen? It's dangerous out there! Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold! You swim before the ruler of the seas! His Majesty, King Triton!
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
Can I just say, that was a pretty long cutscene in comparison to what I've seen everywhere, but can I go back inside? So am I correct in saying that the guy who voiced King Triton in the scene is not the guy who voiced King Triton in the movie? I can't open these. Sorry about that. What do you have to say? Well, swimming and flying, but flying is a foreign concept to you, I'm sure, so swimming, yes. Great. You said the P word. Now she's doomed. Now everyone wants to kill her or kidnap her. Beware of Maleficent and her music. Like whenever there's some sort of scene with Maleficent, it always ends off with the in the music. You ever notice that? Well, I'm sure you have noticed it because you've played this game before. But that's like White Trinity. I'm coming for you soon. But yeah, like the music always goes like in the Maleficent scenes. Whenever it's a Council of Evil or Maleficent corrupting Riku. So, where am I to go now? Now that King Triton wants nothing to do with us. These are rocks. Did I open this one? I don't think I did. This is well hidden. Yeah, I didn't. A cottage. You know what? I should actually use that. I'm like, why did I use an ether on myself to heal myself? I can just do a cottage. Since I have more of these than tents. What is a camping set for? That's not a bad deal, but let's face it, we should probably use a cottage or something. Anyway, so now we're fully healed up and ready to go. Now there's no excuse for me to dawdle and not do anything, so... am I going to be wrong in guessing that this is going to follow the plot of Little Mermaid? Ursula does something to Ariel, except maybe Ariel gets kidnapped instead. Oh, are we going to be a part of your world? Well, actually, I couldn't really see it too well, but... I think it was there. More heartless. Oh my god. I used the wrong spell. Swim away. Thank you, Ariel. I reprogrammed Ariel so that she does more defensive magic, but... You're big. I think you were like bigger than usual, which is why you took like more fires to the face than the previous guys. I pray tell that you're only fighting Heartless, not like that big dolphiny fish. Like, hello dolphin or shark or whatever you are. I'm not big on marine biology, but you know, let your arms enfold us. You know, that game, Endless Ocean. You know. Oh great, more of these guys. More of these jerks. Hello, jerks. That's such an 80s thing to say, or 90s. Hello, jerks. Just pick them off one by one. Well, there goes all my MP. Yay! You know what, I should... It's too bad I can't summon Bambi, but I should probably summon Bambi. I'm very curious about what happens. I'm curious to see what happens if I already opened you. Oh, we've been here before. But let's not veer off too far away from Ariel's grotto. Let's go into her grotto. So let's do a musical number, because we have never done any of those in this game, except copyright, so probably not. Then again, the intro song is probably more copyright protected than the Disney songs. Part of your world. What is it? I want to see other worlds. Does that sound strange? Oh yeah, like Sora also wanted to leave Destiny Islands. Remember Destiny Islands? Only 90s kids will remember Destiny Islands. Yeah, but then our home got destroyed, we all got separated, Kairi's dead, Riku's an evil dick. Yeah, looking for the keyhole isn't going to... I mean... Good things are going to come out of this outcome, I'm sure. Yeah, things are going to be great. It's not as if anyone's going to get into any trouble. It's not as if Ariel's going to be, you know, not kidnapped or anything like that. No! That's probably how it's going to end. I mean, we couldn't save Jasmine. And Jasmine's like Jasmine. If we couldn't save Jasmine, there's no way in hell we're gonna save Ariel. So Ariel is a dead girl walking, or dead girl swimming. But hey, whatever. Hey, flounder. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, I can actually... Is this a chest I can open? Oh, look, a traditional chest. Nice. What is this here? I said, what is this? Here. Here. What? Examine popped up earlier. What? Here. I guess it's just actually examine, like, as an object or something. Well, this place is sort of nice. Not at you. Oh, there's another treasure chest then. I'm all like, I want to open stuff, but I don't want to open Flounder since that would mean we'd be killing him, and then again, he kind of wants to be released from this embrace of death in this game, so who knows? This is like emo Flounder because he's too ugly to be beautiful. Another torn page. Nice. Wait, what am I looking at? Thanks, game? No, what am I looking at? I assume it's gonna be in this area. Oh, what is that? Oh no, that was the thing I was looking at before. Is that a globe? Okay, there's a barrel. There's a globe. Part of your world. Here's a clock. That was also an Ariel's musical number. Here's a bong. Anyway, so let's go up since that's gonna be like the unique place. Or not, since that's a surface. I guess we're gonna go keyhole hunting then. Is there only one save point in this entire area? Is that why this place is gonna be like amped up difficulty because there's like no save points? Yeah, that was the Maleficent music, the one with the...
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
Nice lip syncing? But yeah, our friend Ursula, aka Fat Jinx. So where am I supposed to go now? Because I can go around. Unless I want to go back to Triton's Palace, but I somehow doubt it, but who knows? Is that another... No, that's the same chest I was opening before. Yeah, I quit the treasure magnet, so that should be in my benefit then. Oh boy, these guys again. Why am I using ice? That doesn't work here. So I realized that... Oh, that's the fish. Nice. Okay, so I was wondering about that fish. Turns out he's useful. However useful he is? Am I supposed to be doing something? Am I supposed to be controlling him, or... What? Well, he's derpy. I can give him that. He's derpy and happy. Let's explore. Maybe we have to do that fish thing elsewhere. Oh, it's one of you. I never understood how to fight. It's like... I was told that they do charades, and that's how you know how to fight them, but honestly... No, I don't want to engage in... I mean, they give you stuff if you solve their puzzles correctly, but... What was I saying before? Oh yeah, I tried experimenting with using summons. Turns out you can't use summons underwater. That makes sense. Unfortunately, in this case, since... You know, I would have liked to have used Bambi, but... Alas, there's only so much we can do. AKA, not so much. Not so much! I'm like, the one time I'm remembering summons, I'm all like, well, I guess we can't. What is this here? Oh. Bad urchin. Which is obviously evil. So... I can also say that I'm a little confused about where to... It was the fish dude, okay. Grab onto the fishy. I see. There are a lot of battles here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna find more battles. Here are Monstro. Then again, like, the battles in Monstro are what's keeping me away from opening treasure chests and interacting with the world. So there was a fish dude swimming around. I have to grab onto him, but I also have to find fish dude. Or fight more. Oh my god. There he is. You know, the battle music in Atlantica kind of reminds me of the normal battle theme in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Especially with the steel drum part. So I kind of wonder where I'm supposed to go in this case. Oh, here. Okay. Now this is useful. Now this is pod racing. So this is a new area. Sunken ship. Oh yeah, definitely a new area. Also very foreboding. So we are probably going to die and drown, except we can also breathe underwater. Although none of us have gills. Maybe Goofy and Donald, but they're not here, and well, I mean, you know, yeah, I guess how do mermen and mermaids breathe? You know, maybe just have more gills or something, but this is fiction. Why are you questioning fiction? What is this here? What is... Wait, what? There's something... Oh, I see, there's something here. Interesting. I don't think I have anything that can interact with that. Also, I don't have magic, so that sucks. Or MP. I suppose this is the place where I'll be using a lot of ether-like items or cottage. We're all at full health, but we're starting to run low on MP. Maybe if I go through this anchor, I can raise the ship. You know, go through this anchor like 3 times to raise the ship to the surface. No, this is not Banjo-Kazooie. This is the wrong console. Like, the PlayStation is the only console that Banjo-Kazooie did not go to. Is that supposed to be foreboding? Like, fish all friends, not... Oh my god, Resident Evil. Hi. What the... So this is Resident Evil 2. Fixed camera angles and jump scares. So I guess we're supposed to launch that into the part of your world grotto, but... Yeah, will this place like terrify kids? Being like, Mommy, I don't want to play this game anymore. This scares me. Because that's totally like... Oh, hi. Yeah, it's like, that moment just... So like... About a year ago, in October, I did a Let's Play, a blind Let's Play of Resident Evil 2. It was my first time playing a Resident Evil game, and it was one of the old Resident Evil games, where you had fixed camera angles, and the games were not about... So, nowadays, I guess except for like, the new Resident Evil, which is coming out soon, but... What's this? Before, Resident Evil was all about action. I mean, that's what the series became. Just dumb action. Like Resident Evil 5. Or Resident Evil 6 maybe? I don't know too much about 6. I mostly know about Resident Evil 5 due to Proton John. Chris, you will give me an egg. Okay, this camera angle is not helping anyone. Maybe that's why. So, what is this here, outside of the ship? Yeah, so... I think starting with Resident Evil 4, the series kind of became more action-y, but... In the first few games, it was more like survival horror. So, jump scares, fixed camera angles, no resources. Do I have to... Yeah, there's like resources were scarce. So, like, another thing that was scarce was the ability to save. Like, you had a finite number of saves you could do, depending on if you have, like, you know, ink or not. So, I don't know, like, the ship reminded me of Resident Evil because of the fixed camera angles and because of the shark jump scare, because old Resident Evil games have jump scares. At least I remember having come across jump scares. Can you not kill this thing? There we go! What took you so long to die? Well, you're dead. What's your story? Bye? Thanks for the experience? I guess? Alright, so I think I want to go to... Did killing the shark do anything? What does my journal say? Characters... Heartless... Sheltering zone? Oh, the big ones. Nothing about the giant-ass shark we fought. No. King Triton... And... just story. Okay. Atlantica... So maybe we should just go back to Ariel's Grotto. I think that's the plan. Go to Ariel's Grotto and have another musical number, I guess. If only if I can reach that, because that seems useful. I'm gonna go to Ariel's Grotto then, so excuse me. I'm sure this might be useful later on, or maybe there's some sort of thing we can do. I assume that going to the grotto is correct, since we have a piece that can fit into that hole in the grotto, like that one. Hi, Flounder. You're not doing anything.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
It's not your fault that Jasmine got kidnapped. Or Alice got kidnapped. Okay, maybe.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
Ariel, you got yourself into trouble. My god, I knew that was gonna happen. Welcome back, Donald. How you been? You been good? You have 6 MP? Good for you. I like how all of our icons on the right have... I mean, I guess Soros looks the same, except maybe, like... Is that his shoulder, I guess? But, like, there's Goofy being more derpy than before, and there's Donald being like, "Hey girl, wanna look at my tentacles, girl?" Because that's what he seems like. You know, like, hey... You know, Donald wants to be sassy for once. So... Looks like Ariel is getting herself into trouble with Ursula. She'll probably get kidnapped. I can predict the future. I mean... So there's this whole conspiracy with the 7 princesses. Ooh, Guard! I know people have talked about Guard, so I guess it's about time I've learned this, but... Although, chances are I guess I would have learned Guard earlier if I... So, I think I've heard about how, in the beginning, when you choose a sword, shield, or rod, that affects what abilities you can learn as you level up. I mean, you'll probably learn every skill, but when you learn them varies. So, like, that's why I was able to learn Stun Impact, or Ripple Drive pretty early, because I chose the wand over the others. But if I chose, let's say, the shield, I probably would have had, like, Guard earlier. Speaking of which, I should probably take a look at that, but, and see what it does. Yeah, so... It seems like this is following the predictableness of Disney reenactment. Well, it's like, some things in certain Disney worlds seem pretty predictable, like, you know, princess gets kidnapped. We reenact a movie. Here we're reenacting The Little Mermaid, you know. King Triton's all like, "You can't do things, Ariel." And Ariel's all like, "I wanna do things. Fuck you. You're not my dad." Or something like that.
I think the keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
Did you hear that? Alright, well, I kinda wonder why she was speaking without moving her lips. I guess Ursula practices is a dummy, or she is all about ventriloquism. I don't know why I'm just ripping on Little Mermaid for some dumb reason, but yeah, like, this is following Little Mermaid to a T. Although, can I just say, King Triton sounds like an old man. I mean, I know that he's an old king and he has an old beard and he looks old, but he sounds older than I remember him sounding. Like, he's like, "Back in my Ariel, you mustn't do things like I am only Neptune, but Mermaid Man." You know, like, "Mermaid Man, away! Evil!" You know, stuff like that. I'm really curious, are there, like, no save points? Aside from the one at the very beginning? I mean, if I have to go all the way there, then sure, I'll do that, but... That seems pretty unorthodox, or more like... I mean, this world is unorthodox in that it's underwater, but... You think that would, like, give us another save point? I'm trying to figure out if there's a save point around here that I just have to find or something, because I'm pretty much out of time. I'm probably gonna go into the palace next video, but not today, especially with these guys in the way, so... Yeah, this is more of an endurance test than before, that's all I can say. But yeah, we'll continue with the story of Little Mermaid. You know, the 1989 movie, not the 1991. For some reason I thought Little Mermaid was 1991, or 1990, but I think it was like Little Mermaid was 1989, Rescuers Down Under, whatever. The second one that wasn't too successful, that was in 1990, but then Beauty and the Beast was 1991. So, I mean, the only reason I care about 1991 is that I was born in 1991, so there's a chance I'm probably older than you guys. I'm used to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that save point from the very beginning. And then next video we'll go to the palace and maybe confront Ariel because she's being dumb. Very easily manipulated. Well, that's how the movie goes, so that's how this story goes. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Oh yeah, Under the Sea!